Hi, I'm Steve Smith at Church Equippers, and I want to talk to you about your shepherding system. When I use the word shepherding, I know an image comes to your mind of somebody who is taking care of people, praying for them, or counseling them if they're in trouble, or maybe working out their benevolence needs. And that's included in shepherding. But shepherding goes way beyond that. True shepherds are leading the sheep to where they need to go. And so when you think about shepherding, shepherding is about helping people to pursue intimacy with God and discipling them so that they will grow up and discover what God has made for them to do within his kingdom, within the church. In most churches, the pastor supplies the majority of shepherding. He is responsible to make sure that the needs are met and people are cared for. And yet, the majority of churches are less than 150 people. If you want to lead your church to become a larger church, you as the pastor have to begin to think about how can I train up other people, lay people, to take care of this aspect of ministry. That I've got to stop doing hands-on ministry, hands-on shepherding of people, and begin to train shepherds to do that kind of ministry. This is the biggest challenge for pastors because most of us are high-touch shepherds. We love to be involved in the lives of people, and we love to be of service to them. And to pass this responsibility off to other people is kind of hard for us. It's emotionally hard for us, and it's emotionally hard for the sheep. But if you will do this and begin to raise up lay shepherds, then you have greater capacity to lead the church where it needs to go, while still being sure that people are being cared for and challenged to grow in their faith. Therefore, if you think about going in this direction, you need to think about one lay shepherd for every 10 people in your congregation. Why 1 in 10? Well, we're talking about lay shepherds, not vocational shepherds. These are people who have only so much time to give, and in order to make it possible for them to shepherd people well, you need to give them only a small amount of people that they can invest time in. Now, I know that churches do this differently. There are churches that have deacon ministries and they give 30 families to the deacon to oversee. But because of time, a lot of times these people don't have time to really get involved in the lives of people and discover where they're going. And therefore, you want to bring it down to the smallest unit possible and make sure that there's enough time to really know what's going on in people's lives so that they can be shepherded well. Well, when you talk about one shepherd for every 10 people, that seems overwhelming. How do you integrate this into the church? Because it seems like everybody almost in leadership will be shepherding, and that's really true. Everybody will be. You need to integrate it with your small group systems, and small group leaders should be trained to be lay shepherds. But not only there, you should train your ministry leaders to be shepherds. That means that when I come into a ministry position, I'm being trained to oversee the spiritual life of the people that are working with me. For example, if I'm the worship leader, I don't just get people together so we can practice worship. I'm checking out their lives. How are you doing spiritually? Where are you going? What is your needs? What's the next step in your pursuit of God? Or if I'm leading the children's ministry, I'm asking the same kinds of questions because I'm their shepherd. And when you do this, as I said, you as a pastor are set free to lead the church more effectively because your time is not being consumed by trying to shepherd everybody personally. I hope this helped you.